প্রায় 6 বছর আগে মুক্তি পেয়েছিল হিন্দি ছবি স্ত্রী। 6 বছর পর এই ছবির সিকুয়েল মুক্তি পেতে চলেছে। স্ত্রী 2 ছবির পরিচালক অমর কৌশিক। হরর কমেডি ছবি স্ত্রী 2-তে অভিনয় করেছেন রাজকুমার রাও, শ্রদ্ধা কাপুর। এই ছবির প্রমোশনে শহর কলকাতায় রাজকুমার এবং শ্রদ্ধা। দেখে নিন সেই মুহূর্ত।
Tremendous opportunities on the big screen, on OTT, and for me personally, where I am at, I'm so sure about the kind of work that I want to do. I want to be a part of films like Stree 2, where the character is a pivotal part of taking a narrative forward. So I feel also as an actor, as a female actor, when there are films that you are offered, and there are films that when I'm thinking about doing a film, I'm asking myself just this right now, that is my character active in the narrative to push the narrative forward? Is it going to be something challenging for me to do? So there are a lot of no's that I'm also saying, because I feel like as an actor I want to evolve. So it's interesting because those opportunities are also coming my way, where I am saying no to them, and I'm also clear about what I want to do. And yes, it is a great time for women. I think there's a lot of amazing work.
For me, my box office performance is not the only validation for me for success. This year has been very lucky, very beautiful in terms of career. Like Shrikant worked very well, Mahi did well, Stree 2 looks like it's going to do phenomenally well. But for me, when I'm happy doing something, when I'm satisfied as a creative person, when I go back home after a day's work and I feel mentally and emotionally drained, that I did something meaningful today, that is my success. When I'm a part of something which is going to be remembered for a very long time, that is my success. When I get to do something which my heart says yes to, so for me that is success. When it becomes successful at the box office, that's a byproduct for me. But for me, success is contributing every day to my art form and exploring myself in different characters and growing as an artist with every film. That is success for me.
There's a lot of excitement for Stree 2. Stree got a lot of love from the entire spectrum of the audience, children, families, friends. Everybody went and watched our film and gave it a lot of love, and there was a lot of repeat value because it was very entertaining. So of course, the hope is there that people also get entertained. I mean, you get a great feeling yaar jab log theater mein jaake aapki film ko dekhte hain na, because I love the whole cinematic experience. Is a great one to have to watch a movie. So I hope that they enjoy watching the movie in theaters. And very close now we are to the release, so only time will tell. And to answer your question, ma'am, about how do I feel about being a part of movies, I feel great. I feel, what can I'm living my childhood dream. The quest is just to do great work, memorable work, to make my parents proud, to make my dad proud, to make my masi proud. They are from the film industry. Everything that has seemed conventional, that has not happened with me, is something that has worked in my favor always. And I feel like that fearlessness to walk your own path, to dance to your own music, because it's your life. So I feel like that is the path that I am on. And so that is the lesson, I would say, that there are absolutely no rules, this is the only way to do something. There are many ways to do something. There is your way to do something.
I saw him for the first time pushing his boundaries by doing comedy in Basuda's film, Anurag Basu's film, Metro. I was blown away. That was a very new kind of comedy that I saw, and there's so much to learn from him. Forever, he has left such a great legacy behind that we'll always have something or the other to learn from his work.
Beautiful thing that there are different kinds of comedies and different kinds of audiences for those comedies. So you have, for example, a David Dhawan film, which has a different world of comedy. Then you have a film like Stree, which is a different world of comedy. So I feel like at the same time there's also evolution happening, which is of course cinema is a reflection of real life.
I think there's certainly a huge section of the audience who wants to watch these beautiful stories. So we cannot stop making such stories. I'm so happy when 12 Fail, films like 12 Fail works, Shrikant works, Lapata Ladies work, because it gives a lot of hope to a lot of makers out there who are trying to tell these content-driven, beautiful stories. So I'm very happy when something like that happens. And also when people also accept me in films like Bareli and Stree and Ludo, that also is, Badaido is very encouraging for me. Because I never want to box myself in one slot that, you know, this is something Raj does and he does only these kind of films and characters. As an actor, it's my job to play a variety of roles and surprise myself and surprise my audience whenever I can.
So Schitt's Creek is one of my all-time favorite shows. I feel like the writing, the performances, everything, the way, you know, it's beautiful when in a film. And I feel like the same thing has happened with Stree too, where it's a collective effort. You have a bunch of terrific actors, you have very catchy dialogues, you have lovely writing, you have a brilliant director, you have a great production house. All those forces have come together. So I also feel like with Schitt's Creek there were those factors, and I don't think that there was a show like that we had seen. I was hooked onto it, and absolutely you're right. When I see content that inspires me or entertains me, it definitely inspires me to think. It makes me think, okay, what kind of work do I want to do? Okay, I'm very inspired by the kind of writing or direction or performances that I've just watched. 100% very, very inspiring, and definitely consciously or subconsciously it plays a part in selecting a film to be a part of, for sure.
শ্রদ্ধা কাপুর, রাজকুমার রাও ছাড়াও স্ত্রী 2 ছবিতে অভিনয় করেছেন পঙ্কজ ত্রিপাঠী, অপর শক্তি খুরানা। আগামী 15ই আগস্ট মুক্তি পাবে স্ত্রী 2। এরকম আরও বিভিন্ন আপডেটের জন্য অবশ্যই চোখ রাখুন আর্টেজ টিভি এইচডির পর্দায়।